It's your boy MC Shadow back at you with another video. Make sure you guys like, comment, and are subscribed to the channel. That's how you help my channel get into the algorithm. I would highly appreciate it. You go ahead and do that. Don't forget to check out my second channel, Man Society M.O.D, where we talk about stuff outside of the streets. Now, what I want to talk about, but before I get into it, happy 4th of July to everybody out there. I hope you guys spend it well and safe with your loved ones. You know, because it gets dangerous in 4th of July, so make sure you all stay out of trouble and don't drink and drive. Some of us are going to work, you know what I mean? The grind don't stop. That's what happens when we're broke folks, dog. You gotta go to work. Mm-hmm. But what I was getting asked a lot for was my thoughts on Swifty Blue and this incident that had happened. And I was getting asked this a lot, right? But I thought people were just like clowning or bullshitting, you know what I mean? I was just like, all right, people are just like trolling, But then I seen on Frank's positive vibe, or Frank's vibe, go check out his channel. Homie, drops good content. He had put out a video about this incident, right? So I guess some of Swifty Blue's enemies went to his headphones pad, and tagged it up. Calling him out and shit like that. Overall, that's personal drama. Well, that's personal problems between Swifty and his enemies, right? I mean, that's what happens when you gangbang. You have enemies. You know what I mean? So that's between those individuals and all that, right? But overall, in general, at least how homies normally run is you don't go to people's houses. You know what I mean? Going to people's houses is a big no-no. That's something you don't do. You don't go disrespecting somebody's pad. You wait to catch them when you catch them. You catch them slipping, but you don't go to their pads. That could bring your neighborhood a lot of heat. That people definitely don't want. Right? But times change, and some individuals, maybe just don't know or just don't care. You know what I mean? Because, like I said, even though the rules are gonna get broken from time to time. So it is what it is. But see, even though I think that that shouldn't happen. Like you wait till you catch the individual. Like, what does a headphone her pad have to do anything with it? With anything that's going on with with him or the life he chose or the decisions he makes. So why should it fall on the headphone? You know what I mean? But when we're talking about the streets, right? And individuals, want to come online and say certain things and behave in a certain manner. It doesn't matter how it doesn't matter how down you are. You could be the downest motherfucker. It doesn't matter how good of a fighter you are. You could be knocking fools left and right. None of that matters. Because in the streets, every dog has their day. And no matter how good or down you are or how good of a fighter you are, if you put out that kind of energy, right, individuals are going to want to test it. And there's always somebody bigger and badder, bro. And like I said, the bro doesn't even have to know how to fight, bro. I mean, they just be squeezing, the trigger and that's it. So it doesn't matter how good you fight or they come rolling deep. So even the best fighters, can't handle like, a barrage of individuals. So, that's why people use their heads, because like I said, it's a dog game. Because if you come out here, you insulting individuals left to right, and you're saying this and that, and this and that, then individuals are gonna want to see what that energy is all about. They're gonna be like, look at this individual thinking he's big and bad, or the one running shit. We gonna really see. You know what I mean? And like I said, it doesn't matter how down you are and stuff like that. Individuals will catch you slipping and pilk your cap, bro. And People are not made out of steel. You know what I mean? And and people could say that's bitch shit. Why can't they get down one on one? Or only cowards do that? Or this and that. But it doesn't matter, bro. It doesn't matter if you call them cowards or puss. It doesn't matter, bro. They'll still pimp your cat back there. It's not gonna change the fact of them squeezing the trigger, bro, or you getting smoked. That it doesn't change nothing. No matter what people say, it's not gonna change that. So it's irrelevant. Um, Another thing that I find, definitely that people do is that they think that somebody is more successful or has money, um, when stuff like that's their counter argument, right? Like, I don't care what people are saying. I got racks, so that automatically means that I'm right and you're wrong. That's not how the world works. It doesn't matter how successful you are, how much money you have. If 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 you're wrong, right, or somebody's giving you clecha, just because you're successful doesn't mean that you're right or that they're wrong or that you can't learn something from these individuals just because you have more than them, right? Um, you know, because money can't buy wisdom. Money can't buy knowledge. Success can't buy that either. Um, Somebody in this world could teach you something. That's why I always tell people, it's important to listen and to hear people out, because it doesn't matter if you're more successful than them. They could potentially show you something or teach you something. You know what I mean? Not everybody knows everything. And like I said, and there's somebody out there that knows just something that you don't know, and they could teach you something. You know what I mean? Um, so there's no talk when people are saying that, oh, well, people are jealous of their success and stuff like that. Like, just because somebody's giving somebody advice doesn't mean that they're jealous of their success. Um, just could potentially mean that they just want to see that person doing better. Because sometimes, money and success, does blind individuals from their own, actions. And this is no shots at Swifty or no insults at Swifty. I'm meaning in general for anybody who does these kind of things, or if you see somebody doing these kind of things. Um, you get what I'm saying? Um, because like I said, you could think that you're the downers or the best fighter, whatever. But like I said, not everybody's invincible, bro. Nobody's invincible. Um, you know, so that's why it's better just to show respect. You know what I mean? What you show is what you shall receive. Um, and like I said, there's sometimes individuals, you give them that, and they could, still be, disrespectful, whatever. Like I said, but that's their downfall. You know what I mean? Why go down the same rabbit hole yourself? If you think that this individual looks bad for the way he's behaving, then why behave in the same manner as them? Um, because I see that he gets a lot of hate and a lot of heat from different individuals. And like I said, it's because all the disrespecting and this and that. Like I said, individuals are gonna want to see what that's all about. And like I said, you could be like, well, they could come and see, and they'll really see. Yeah, bro. Like I said, yeah, you could be down for yours and handle yours, bro. But like I said, I mean, everybody's luck runs out, and nobody's invincible, bro. So you know what I mean? Like, what are you trying to prove? Or who you trying to prove this to, or why do you feel the need to? Um, you don't need to prove nothing to nobody. If you're down for your shit, then you're down for your shit. If you're already putting your work, then that speaks for itself. People don't have to come on here and act, like they're gangster, or tell people how gangster they are. If people really want to know how gangster you are, they could just go and ask, bro. And if you're confident in your street cred, then you got nothing to sweat, bro. That's why when people come on here and they say, they leave me comments, oh, you ain't down. I don't care, bro. If people really want to know how down I am, they could go and ask. And I'm confident in, you know, what people will speak about me. Um, because that's truly how you know if somebody's down, bro. If you really want to know if somebody's down or with the business, my boy, tap in. People know how to communicate and network, and you'll really see what somebody's about. You know, But people coming out here, people can say whatever they want on the internet. Don't make it true. You know, even people in the comments, pretending to be gang members, pretending to be and this person, when in reality, it's probably like some kid in like Germany. You don't know, who's on here and stuff like that, bro. So, like, that's what I always say when whatever's done on the internet. And I know people think that sometimes the games that they play on the internet that it trickles onto the streets and stuff like that, or that they're able to persuade a neighborhood's a, opinion or view. But this people don't pay attention. People don't go to the hood, with the homies and be talking about, hey, we got this fool, now this shit on YouTube, or hey, this fool now was put out on YouTube and YouTube. Bro, coming with some internet shit, bro, you get a beat down just for coming with that goofy activity. It's just the internet. So, like, I know people come out here to try to, pretend to be, crazy, or want people to think that they're down or crazy and stuff like that. But people are gonna think of what they want about you, bro. You can't control what people think about you. They're gonna think and have whatever perspective that they have, bro. Even with proof, bro, they just, if that's how they see, that's how they view, that's how they see you. And what should it matter, bro? Just because they view you some type of way, or just because they view you like this, that, don't make it true. Don't mean that they're right. So why are you sweating it? A lie can never beat the truth. A lie will never be the truth. Don't forget that. But overall, that's my personal opinion. Just carry yourself with respect. Like I said, because nobody's invincible out there, and it's scandalous. What homie has to go through. You know what I mean? And it's efita. But like I said, bro, when you put out that energy, I mean, that's the energy you will receive. People are gonna want to test it. But I'm just saying, overall, Shadow, we out.